Hello there everybody, this is Graham, also known as the Collector75, and welcome to another Transformers Generation 2 review. Let me just adjust my technical light of the camera there. So another Transformers Generation 2 review. This time it is the Decepticon Rotor Force, or were they called Rotorbots in the UK? Preferred Rotor Force. Right, so here we have now their UK names, I believe, were Blade and Blitz. Not too bad names, I suppose. But I do prefer the American names, which was RANSACK, I believe, and oh my god, I should have took my tongue. RANSACK and POWERDIVE, I believe. POWERDIVE, or was this RANSACK and POWERDIVE? Can't remember for the life of me in a second. But there we go. But that's who they were. Now then, we're going to just look at the toys. These were great. I did like these. These were simple toys. These are about basic sort of size toys, but done really well. And they just had a simple gimmick, but very effective, and it doesn't compromise it too much. I mean, it does slightly, but not too much. So anyway, so he's one of these old American sort of style, like World War II planes. If you might want to just straighten out his thing, doesn't go too straight for some reason. Yeah, like a World War II sort of plane there. I quite like that. And that's about it really. Now he does have a gimmick, as usual. If you'd have seen my other G2 Rotor Force reviews of the Autobot ones, and probably my previous, I think it's about the third time I've done these guys, but I love them. I love them, I really do. So anyway, so you can do that. Now we were going to fire out. We haven't got no one here, have we? Hold on, yeah, I've got some over it. Hold on, because I'm going to do a video on these soon. This is my Black Knight oversized Snarl. We're going to see if we can get this guy. So he's got a little button just here on the old thing. Here we go. Let's see if I can get him. Here we go. Oh, that's classic, that is. Anyway, so got him. There we go. And that's his gimmick. It's pretty cool. We'll just leave it over there in the background. And that is it. That's bloody annoying, isn't it? So anyway, right, to transform this guy, we're going to take off the little engine. Put that down there. And then we are going to disconnect the little landing things. I think they look like things that can land on water and stuff. Then it just sort of like opens out here. I think this bit comes down here. This bit fully opens up in the middle here. These are actually going to be his legs. I love the transformation on this. It's simple, yet very, very involved. I love that, how this whole middle section becomes his legs. That rotates down to one side. That rotates up there. He's going to rotate somewhere here. I believe that sort of all now collapses down, like collapses to the back. They rotate around to the front, and then this whole section just tabs onto it. There. And there we have it. Right, so then we can either rotate these wings round to the back, giving a massive kibble, or you can sort of like just give them slightly hanging off. And then he's got these like boxing glove fists, as I like to call them, and he's got quite a little nice head sculpt. Has it got any light piping? I believe it has. Let's see if we can get that to work. I don't know if it's going to zoom in on there. There you go. So he does have some light piping. Not the best, but it's fairly effective. And he can hold his little weapon in his hand, like so. If you can get it to stay in. It's a bit finicky, but it does usually hold it. There we go. And so then you can just have him stand up like that. Now, his hands do get trapped behind these wing things here, so you just have to do something with them, usually propping up like that. Bit annoying, but there we go. But that is it POWERDIVE or RANSACK? It's one of them. And then we're going to come to the other guy, which is he's like an Apache helicopter, and he's pretty cool. I do like this guy. Now, he's got guns everywhere. He's got his little guns on the front, and he's got these nice little sort of like mini sort of cannon thing guns there, and he's got these sort of guns at the back here. Now, he has got one fundamental flaw. If he fires these guns, it's going to blow these guns off the side. So that is a bit of a weird one. Other than that, he's got a nice little spinning rotor there. You can spin that at his heart's content. It doesn't have a rotor on the back, but he does have the same gimmick up here. Now, I believe it should work. I believe there was some different variants of these guys. You could get these guys. I think these guys came with either blue rotors or black rotors. Can't remember which ones were like the first run, and then they changed it. But you can see he's got a little button down here. I can't remember which one we push. Let's see if we can get him over there. That's going to work too well. Or how we do it. Oh, it might be this button down here. Oh, it might be this one. Let's give it a go. Right. Oh, I can't remember how to do this one. I think should we push that? Oh, lost that one. Jesus. So anyway, so there we go. So the gimmicks still work even after all this time. So anyway, so once you've done that, it still does spin freely, but it will come off quite relatively easy. And that is about it. But this is quite a cool little Apache helicopter. Now, these guys have never been reissued or re-released, whatever these guys. And it's quite a shame, really, because they're quite nifty little toys, really. So anyway, so I think we do that to transform it. That's it. Rotate that slightly back, and you can pull this whole section out. It's become his handheld weapon. This just simply rotates up. His hands are going to come on that. Now, unfortunately, he does have odd elbow joints. You can either keep one hand in, a bit like Shockwave, or you know, like have a little gun hand, or you can rotate it around to have a fist. It's up to you. You're supposed to rotate both around, but there we go. These just rotate around to the back, holding that in place. Quite cool. And flip around the little toes, and then that just rotates around. It's on a weird little... you got to pull it out, and then force it around. That's it. And then you've got his arms there. And so he forms this little basic robot. Now, what you're supposed to do is put this in his hand. Now you can put one of the little rotors on the front, but you are supposed to sort of like have him like that and get the big rotor and stick that on the front as well, like that. So that gives you your robot mode. Now it looks a little weird doing it like that, but it's kind of cool. I don't mind it too much. He doesn't really stand up when you do that, but there we go. But they are the Decepticon, whatever they're called, Rotor Force, and they're okay. He just doesn't want to stand up. So anyway, so this has been Graham, the Collector 75 with the G2 Rotor Force. Don't forget, I put most of these videos these days into a playlist. So I've got playlists for everything: G1, G2, Beast Wars, so all the stuff that I've done. I'm sort of like, as I go through them, I put them in playlists, but I'm trying to put some of the older stuff in the playlist as well. So, you know, you can easily find quite a lot. I mean, I've done pretty much nearly all of the Generation 2 stuff, for example. So you can find that in there, and just about same with everything, really. So anyway, so yes, so if you like the content of this video, please give it a nice big thumbs up, and you can comment and subscribe. And of course, if you'd like to support my channel, you can using the little coffee link below. Right, this has been Graham, the Collector 75. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.